So, I know I didn't do any last season, but I was wondering if I could get on top of it and do some more videos this season, just for fun and to keep myself occupied, hold myself accountable. So, this first fight is against a Mojo. With Mr. Negative, Mojo is super easy because you can heal from the degen. But this node has heal block, so I'm not going to actively try and get buffs. But I know it won't be the biggest deal because I have some resistance to it. Plus, if I get to a special 2, the fight's over. And that won't be very long. So, just do the nice little evade. Special 2 here in a second. I don't know why I didn't throw it there. Probably not to push him to a special 2 as well, but it's kind of what I'm about to get to is this off season, I stupidly bought the 1 million loyalty awakening gem. So I'm pretty low, actually. I think I'm around 100k at this point. And I wanted to do my fight safely and not use a bunch of heals. So Omega Sentinel versus Conduit Namor here. Insult to injury is not really a big deal because she is immune to ability accuracy reduction from mutants. So I kind of just combo. Like, it's really not a hard fight. Pretty much nothing here. He's not going to heal from his own regen. Just keep those up. Try not to refresh with heavies as I do it. And you're going to see me pretty quickly start to rotate back to heal block, because the worst thing that could happen in this fight is for heal block to fall off. Here we go. And then at this point, I am pretty satisfied with how the fight's about to go, but he goes into his Imperious form, and I accidentally push him red before it can fall off. And I was pretty worried there. But, 50 seconds, very safe. Here we have Rentra on 19. So I heal up a little bit, and during planning, I suggested this fight to myself. I did it last season, and it was super quick, and it went super well. I used a power start 1, got to special 3, bada bing, bada boom, he's dead. I also was running recoil that war, which I did not remember. Now I look back at my videos, and I see I'm running recoil, and that's why I killed instantly. But here, it's a simple fight. You just do what you do with every Mr. Negative on Ebb and Flow, and that is get to a special 3 and do the big burst damage. With Rentro, you're going to want to knock him down a ton, and I was overzealous. I forgot he goes debuff immune. So I'm trying to get rid of these prowess, because Rentro with the prowess can be a really big problem. He starts hitting very hard, and Mr. Negative has really bad block proficiency compared to most very good champs. Took him down to 8. Here he has an unblockable special 2 with 3 prowess. If that hits, I die. And I just want to give a shout out to Battlegrounds for making me very, very good at dexing that special 2, because you're going to see later on in this fight, the prowess get more out of control, and I need to dex it even harder than I did here. So just a nice little parry heavy. Try and keep the charges at least somewhat controlled. Get him down there. I feel very confident in heavy countering the special 1. He leaves himself pretty open. But right now, he's building up a ton of prowess. And now he's at a special 2, and I'm trying to bait that. So he throws it. He's got 11, 12 dex. Just a parry, like a perfect parry right there, probably does like 80k, and I'm out of there. So at this point, my goal is just get to a special 3. If I can get there while Fury is still up, I feel pretty confident about this fight. So just knock him down. All my dark energy fall off. Reparry, boom, boom, throw it, and that will be enough. It was an unnecessarily sketchy fight, but I'm glad I soloed. I really did not want to die at a fight I suggested for myself with one of my main characters. So now that I almost died to him, I put him on my team, and I'm about to use him. Rintrah, I think, is one of the safest champs to ever use in war. He's more ridiculous than people give him credit for, and people already think he's ridiculous. He is essentially immortal. I took so many fights last season, Gallon bosses, all kinds of stuff, just dominating with him. Here, 35 ruptures, 64k non-crit. Come on now. And I'm probably not even playing as I'm not playing as aggressive as I could, especially against a Hercules, but I wanted to line everything up as best I could so that he would be neutralized as he got to nothing. Because if I don't have to deal with immortality, I do not want to. So I pushed myself red, which can happen since it's rich get richer and I have power gain. So it can be untenable if, you don't want him throwing a special, like I didn't there. Here we go, just a nice little combo. Those ruptures do a sneaky amount of damage, and boom. Here we have a Storm Pyramid X with a Mega Sentinel. And it's going to be a lot like the Namor, where it's just not a big deal. The way she handles Storm as well is ridiculously impressive. If I can build up these armors, I'll have so much energy resistance. I'll be very tanky, and this is my last fight with her, so a special 2 on the block is not the biggest deal. There, I didn't even realize it while I was playing it, but I just got saved by the auto block. Now here's where the fight got a little bit annoying, but still 5 prowess, and I didn't get close to dying. I could have taken 2 of those on the block and felt fine. Boom. A Mega Sentinel is one of those champs that I think is underrated, and I don't understand why. She's so good, she does so many great things, and she does it so consistently. So here we have Aspect Evolution, Kinetic Transference. I'm pretty sure it's Kinetic Transference. Hyperion. The interesting interaction with this fight that I didn't realize would happen, well, like, I realized it, but I didn't know how strong it would get, is eventually, with enough bars of power, Hyperion's going to start getting buffs. So at this point in the fight, first off, wanted to get rid of my indestructible boost, apparently. That's how you make sure you get a good solo, is if you waste your invuln. There we go, now it's all gone, so I've pretty much guaranteed myself the win in this fight. But yeah, essentially the plan for a lot of Conduit Rintrah fights, which I think are more specifically Hyperion and Gallon, where you want the neutralize to counter them, it's just combo. The damage over time is underrated, and Rintrah just, hits decently hard. Not the hardest in the world, but he hits hard enough to where you're not going to be in the fight for so long that you may make a mistake on accident, which is ultimately the goal in war a lot of the times. It's just get in, get out, and do it safely. The regen is just phenomenal. Look at that. Essentially no health loss, and I willpower a lot of the root damage. So I'm just going to keep comboing here. I haven't done the special 3 all fight because I don't know. I didn't really feel like I needed it for spacing. And ultimately, there's no better mechanic in the game for when you're stuck in the corner or you need to like kind of reset and take a second than the special 3. So here we go. Hyperion is going to get a power gain. And this scared me. Because with Aspect of Evolution, everything is starting to add up to where I may choke away this fight. I have Neutralize on, and he won't throw it. So after this heavy, I hit him real quick. Thankfully it triggered. Hold on to block. In hindsight, and I was thinking this as I threw it right now, is I could have thrown that special 3 earlier, and it would have killed, but I wanted to be sure, because I would have pushed him red and I didn't have the invuln anymore. If I had the invuln still, I probably would have taken the risk. So, I'm incredibly impatient, so I went and bought the refill for loyalty. I just wanted to get my last fight done and do it quickly, because I didn't want anyone waiting on me, and I had these boosts going, and I was here, so why not? Unlike Hyperion or a Gallon, I can actually throw the special 2 in this fight. So the thing about Hulkling with Rintrah when Rintrah's duped is the power gain is going to be too much. I'm not going to really stack Ruptures the way I want to. I know a lot of very good creators and stuff like that can take their time and do a bunch of turns on this, but I didn't feel comfortable or the need to get some like 220k crit. I just wanted to safely do the fight and use Rintrah with all the power of his utility. So one thing though that I forgot to mention is he's going to get 1 buff at the beginning of this fight. And as long as you knock him down after he gets that buff, like I try and do it, like as it's expiring, which is what you're supposed to do. You will get you won't get faltered. It'll be on you, I believe, or on him. I forget which way it goes. But here we go, that's it. 67k non-crit, and that's the war. 7-0 start, and we won the war. Our battle group had a donut, actually. It was a great plan by DLL, and I'm just happy with the way the season's beginning. I don't really, know if I'm gonna do more of these, but if I do, then I do. Anyways, thanks for stopping by if you're still here. Have a good day.